Hi there guys, how are you all doing? Hopefully you're doing good. Today you're gonna be part of one more list today. I'm gonna do 15 fragrances I feel are underrated for winter. Not many people talk about these. If they do, I do not watch all the channels because I do work all day regarding fragrances. So mostly when I watch some of the channels, it's high likely the subscribed ones and my known channels. So from those channels, I do not see these fragrances anymore, and I sort of picked up from my collection. I have different location for fragrances, so I have this one whole box where I picked this 15 fragrances from. I haven't picked them up in recent times. These are going to be good for winter. So when I say winter, not the dead of winter, sometimes some of the earlier days like fall and winter, I will say fall and winter. Some of these fragrances are affordable, some of the fragrances are a little bit more expensive, but all in all the smells are interesting. There's like a nice little mix I have here, I feel, okay, with all due respect to all the fragrance enthusiasts. I feel you don't have to always pay top buck for quality. Sometimes, some of these fragrances are so affordable, you'll like, oh, okay, I could have picked it up for $20-30, like some of these fragrances are that. And some of the fragrances perhaps are discontinued here, but if you have this in your region, I suggest you try them out. So without any further delay, let's pick up a fragrance from first fragrance I'm going to pick up from House of Hugo Boss or Hugo Boss. I think it's called Orange for Men, but this is a newer formulation, so I don't know what they're calling it now, but I'll put it Orange for Men. I'm glad I have this bottle. It was like really under the box, and I was like, oh wow, I have this, I forgot. So this, if you see the transparent bottle, some of you will be like arguing this perfume, it's not for summer. This, yeah, it can be worn in summer, but the thing is, despite the name orange, the funniest thing of this fragrance, I feel there is no orange in this. There's basically amber, some spices, and there's a apple note. It's definitely sweet, fresh, and mild spicy. And I feel earlier days of like fall, like mild cold breeze falling, I think this would be perfect for casual wear in the daytime. This fragrance is not super long lasting, but the smell quality is really nice. It has this old school, good old days vibe. I like the way it smells. It's a little bit fresh. It's a little bit like spicy, a little bit smoky. There's said to be incense and stuff like that. I don't pick it up so much. Mostly what you get from this, it reminds you of something like Silver Shadow by Davidoff. Similar ballpark with a beautiful apple note. Check it out, Hugo Boss Orange for Men. This can be had for good price range. Next one is going to be House of Calvin Klein, and the affordable fragrance. This perfume, it's underrated. I think this is discontinued, but you can still pick this up, I think, for pretty good prices. Try it out. This is called Secret Truth for Men. And I'm pretty sure these fragrances will have flankers and stuff. Really beautiful green juice. I actually received one decant of this stuff like last winter or so from one of my dear brothers, Mr. Shafi. He gave me this set of samples. I just sprayed this and I'm like, this smells really nice. Like I did not expect that from this kind of, most of you, and I'll just tell you mindset wise, there was me at this a certain point in my life. I was like, most of the Calvin Klein fragrances that come for cheaper price tag, perhaps they are not worth it, they're synthetic, just pass, do not buy them. But in later part, I actually discovered many fragrances which are cheap for price, but the quality, and then they're worthy of checking out. This was another fragrance, like it's like a green spicy like a green spicy fragrance which is fresh. Okay, I really like this bottle, by the way. Some of the like unique looking bottles are made by Calvin Klein. They also have the CK Encounter, CK Encounter and CK Man. Okay, I want to get them. Encounter, do I have it? I don't remember, but CK Man, I'll pick it up. This fragrance, the spray is interesting. Yeah, the fruitiness, there's a little bit of a freshness of green. It's not super spicy, it's just mild spicy. It's very refreshing. It's just first thing in the morning you want to put, if you go for morning walk and stuff. You can wear this also in summer, and I think it's an excellent fragrance if you're looking to buy something to, like with this affordable budget. This will be not more than $30-35. Okay, maybe $25 in discounted size. CK Truth for him, nice perfume. Third one I'm going to show you, some of you be like, yeah, this fragrance, it's definitely, he has been mistaken, but I'm not. I'll tell you why. This is Guess Seductive Homme, okay, or Homme. This perfume, I picked it up, I think earlier this year or last year. I wanted it for a very long time. Okay, look at this bottle. It's very heavy, very beautiful bottle with that purple colored juice, very beautiful. I think there's a fragrance from Rihanna, which is called Rogue Man or Rouge Man. I wanted that. That one has similar looking bottle, and they say that's similar to the one by Dolce & Gabbana, but this is not. This fragrance, it's really nice. It's underrated for many reasons. I don't like one thing about this bottle is this cap is not really fixed. It just moves like a helicopter. And I wish it just sat nicely, but it's okay. It's not a big deal. This fragrance can be had for good prices. Guest fragrances are not expensive, but the bottle is very pretty and the smell is just lovely. It has pink pepper. It has some nice, I think maybe lavender or something. It's sweet. It's very mild kind of fragrance, but as long as it lasts, it just smells really, really good, you know. So some of you be like, hey, I want a fragrance maybe for office wear. I don't want to be like projecting so much, but I want to smell semi-sweet, semi-fresh. This is the fragrance, you know. I think there's this some aspect of this perfume which will work really nice in mild cold weathers. This is called Guess Seductive Homme. This works better, in my humble opinion, in mild cold weathers over warmer weather. Warmer weather, this fragrance disappears very quickly. Number 4, I'm gonna pick up a fragrance. This is one. It's a bit hard to find nowadays. Discontinued. I found a bottle, lucky for me. This is called Polo Double Black. So basically, there's Polo Black and this double the black, like Mark says. I just love this bottle design, like classic, true classics. Simplistic, but you get 125 ml, I think. Yes, and this is the note of mango. Like mango is a very exotic note. Not every fragrance has that. Yeah, this fragrance reminds me of like good times, like back in the days. You know, this is like a fragrance not from this current moment or this era, but if you smell this somewhere, you'll find this fragrance is really beautiful. Only complaint people have for this fragrance is that longevity has an issue with, just like many other Ralph Lauren. But not everything has to be beast mode, you know. Sorry, I've been spraying too much. But when you smell this, it's a little bit dark, just a little bit dark. Perhaps there's a teak wood note or something like that on top of that mango. And the perfume, basically, it's sweet. It's very nice. If you did enjoy Polo Black, perhaps you should keep this in collection for fall and autumn. This would be an excellent perfume for a walk in the park, perhaps. Okay, I really like this. This is an underrated gem. Number 5, I'm going to show you, or rather number 11. I bring this out in colder months. I cannot wear this in the summer. I just cannot stomach it. And this is a kind of fragrance I do not always appreciate, particularly when it's cold. This fragrance I feel is a little bit upper class version of Jovan Musk. Okay, Jovan Musk. If you know those perfumes, I am talking about this one, Karl Lagerfeld Classic. Okay, this used to come with a really nice heavy. I heard from certain reviewers, you know, Scentland. They said he said this one came with a very heavy metallic sort of. I haven't used it. See dust. Cap, which was very heavy, but I bought this bottle like second time. The previous bottle I sold off, and the cap sort of broke because these are now in plastic. So I use it like that, but it looks very nice. This perfume I think is 100 ml. Excellent looking juice color, but what's good about it is that orange in the opening, followed by musk and tobacco. And the tobacco, it's very old school style. If you like Jovan Musk, it's similar in that way. If you like Charlie fragrance like that, it's from that era. Big hotels back in the time, you know, like Karl Lagerfeld has a lot of classic perfume. This is definitely from classic era, but I highly recommend this for you if you're looking for something different in the colder months. People who are a little bit mature gentlemen would recognize this Karl Lagerfeld Classic. So number 10, I'm gonna go with this other discontinued fragrance. This is expensive and this is super rare to find now. I was lucky to pick up a bottle. I go random shops, like, you know, sometimes if I get lucky, and this is what I scored once. This is called Davidoff Cool Water Night Dive. Okay, there's one for women, there's one for men, and I think there are a couple of flankers maybe. This one is one of the most underrated fragrances. Like, I think this was before the time of Fragcomm started, so it did not get like Versace Man. This one, they never caught up the hype, you know, with the hype. If this fragrance was released, like, let's say within that era of when fragrances, like, you know, when Mark, like great guys like him started the community 2005, or I think 5 or 7 or maybe 3, you know, I don't know, whenever the community started, this fragrance, if it was around, it would get so much hype and love. Nowadays, if you see it somewhere, it will be expensive for sure, a lot more than your retail. If you can get this for retail, it will cost you around 45 or something like that. Pick it up if you can get it at that price. Okay, what's great about this fragrance, not just the bottle or the rarity of this perfume, is just a bit darker take on the cool water. It does not smell like cool water that much to me. It's just different. It's dark. It's mysterious. It's depth of ocean at night time. Basically, that's what I get from it. Name is very appropriate, and I think this would be really good for perhaps cooler nights. Okay, cool water night dive. Definitely check it out. One awesome looking bottle. Next one is similar bottle color, but the smell is a bit different. This is called Kenzo OM LED Intense. It's a tester bottle, so I don't have the cap. Sorry about that. But the bottle shape is kind of like katana sword or bamboo stick. I don't know what they are inspired by, but Kenzo OM LED Intense, it's really smoky, dark, kind of spicy. This is similar quality of Bulgari Man Terra Essence, if you like that. One of the more challenging designer perfumes, okay? But if you're looking to get performance in colder months, if you want to wear something from Kenzo and you're thinking like, what should I get? Kenzo Sport? No, Sport is too sporty for winter. Kenzo LED Intense. Check out my review. You'll get some idea. This bottle, it's awesome. Number 8. Is this discontinued now? I'm not sure. But this is one of those good times of perfumes. I got this like long back, like when I started collecting, I saw the hype about it. I got Davidoff hot water first, and I usually always show that. I have that as well with the vintage formulation with the darker sides. This is like similar looking bottle, but hot water is a little bit different. It's a little bit boozy, sweet vanilla, kind of like a fragrance for nighttime. This is a little bit more upper class. I would say more formal and very mysterious. This one has, if my memory serves me correct, cactus note. It has some warm spiciness about it, and the base, I think this has sandalwood. So this fragrance usually really works well all year round. Even the warmer weather, it really pops with the high heat. But the winter time, you can wear this for nighttime, man. I can assure you, nobody's wearing this around anymore. So you can be very unique, very long-lasting fragrance. One of the best from house of Givenchy or Givenchy. It's called Xerious Rouge. Okay, that's like number 8. Number 7, let's speed up things a little bit. This is, I think, one of the best perfumes I ever bought, and I'm just happy I have a backup, a backup bottle of it. And I think this one looks like a lamp, like lava lamp or something like that. I wish if this was lit up, it would be awesome. But this is called, I think, Rochas Man or Rochas Man. Okay, I think that's the name. Forget, I keep looking at the bottle, but I think Rochas Man, like a shark tooth or something as well. But people call this in different things, different times, which I'm not going to bring up. Okay, such a nice gourmand coffee scent, very simple, very sweet. Over the years, if you keep using it, you'll see the juice color turn a little bit gray, which is fine. That means it's an older formulation or got some ages on it. It becomes intense, more sweetness. Similar theme as some of these newer coffee-based scents, but this one is a very nice gourmand, fresh, which works really nice in colder setup. Okay, this is Rochas Man. Next one. This big bottle that I have today, I actually wanted to get rid of it because for a reason that this is very similar to like many of the fragrances that I have, which is in the sweet side, Versace Eros, some of the other 212 flankers. This is very sweet vanilla and kind of like a boozy vanilla scent, which is very lovely. It's very lovely opening. There's just hardly any haters of this perfume. Even I would say this is better smelling than 212 VIP, but it's with that vanilla. Okay, so if you like boozy vanilla, sort of like a fruity, funky scent for nighttime, I think this will work really nice. Warmer months you can wear it, but it will not last. But colder months, this one is really good. Parfums 212 VIP, black, beautiful bottle with a magnetic cap. Next, Invictus Intense. This is a winter only perfume. I'm going a little bit dark from here, and I'm going according to my liking. Invictus Intense is one of the best flankers of this line. Okay, even if you hate Invictus, give it a try. This one has a lot of these aspects of tobacco, booze, sweetness, leather. I pick up different things. This is a head turner, supremely beast mode. A lot of Invictus are good. Invictus V perhaps is the best, but this one is a gem. If you want to get attention from elder ladies, if you are into that kind of thing, and you find that interesting, you can try this fragrance on, test it. And this is actually a winner, true and true. Invictus Intense by Paco Rabanne. Next one is a cheaper perfume than the previous ones, but the quality of this fragrance, top notch. Lalique, Equus, Purom. I think this is EDT. You can get EDP and EDT, 75 ml. I don't know if there's 125. This is a beautiful, beautiful perfume, beautiful. You can wear this all year round. It has spicy sort of vibe, similar to Spice Bomb, but man, the smell of it is just so lovely. If you do not smell this, you'll miss out something great in life. And beautiful bottle as well. So this definitely is underrated. Many people need to talk about it. Lalique, Equus. Lalique is a great house all in all. Last three. This is gonna be Issey Miyake Nuit. They have Nuit like darker theme ones, lot more, many others in the collection. I have one more which I'll show in maybe in upcoming videos, but this one is underrated fragrance. Not everybody would like this, I'll tell you straight up. Not everybody would like the smokiness of it, the darkness of it. There's something smoky about it, you know. It's very smoky, very masculine, but when I smelled it right the first time I sprayed it, I'm like, why don't I have this in my collection, you know, for colder months, if you are just, you know, looking to wear something like a black leather jacket, it's authentic leather jacket, and you are like maybe wearing jeans and, you know, nice little boots. This is the perfume you can wear. I mean, just in short, if you like fragrance like John Varvatos' Dark Rebel Rider, this is that similar theme fragrance with beastly longevity, okay? And try to get it in discounters, you'll get a good deal. Otherwise, you'll be very, very expensive price tag, okay? So, Nuit d'Issey by Issey Miyake. Number 2 and number 1. Number 2, I'm gonna go with PDM Carlisle, okay? I'm bringing this back after a long time. This, I always think like, oh, this one is a hybrid of Herrera, Late, and a lot of this perfume, but it's a fragrance on its own. Super ultra beast mode, just no question about it. I want the best from this house. Sweet, and reminds me a little of Mancera's this fragrance for some reason called Red Tobacco, but this one is not officially enlisted with the note of tobacco. But I love this perfume. If you are gonna spend some money on a niche perfume, this one you can get. It's a safe bet for winter for compliments and longevity. Carlisle by PDM Parfum de Marly. Last but not least, my most favorite today pickup is this one. Nobody talks about it once again because super rare to find. This is the best flanker from this line, hands down. This is Karina Herrera. This is called Insignia, Men Insignia. This is the most beautiful looking bottle. Look at that golden with the eye for Insignia, and I have about 20 ml or something, good for a couple more winters. Powerful usage of oud in this. Parfum is ridiculous. You cannot even compare this with Men, the original, man. This fragrance will last, you know, like in colder months. If you wear this in evening, you come back home like late night, next morning you can smell this on your clothes. That's strong, okay? I just love this. This is sweet. I think got oud, maybe leather. I'm not sure about all the notes. It's an Oriental, Middle Eastern sort of take on Man DNA, and just lovely, boozy, sweet, exotic, and the most important thing is the oud in this is beautiful, okay? And it's not like skanky. It's strong. It's very powerful and definitely one of a kind. Men Insignia, Men's best from the line. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry for the very long video, but I like to talk a little bit about this fragrance so you have better idea. Check out my individual reviews. You'll get full picture and notes breakdown. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.